I'm on my way to interview an owner of an interesting car. I'm just on my way to Awaba to have a bit of a chat with Stuart about his Subaru Liberty rally car. Now Awaba's about an hour up the road, I guess, so I'll see you then. I'm here talking to Stuart about this absolutely wonderful old Subaru Liberty. So, how long have you owned this car?
2012 I got it, so about 10 years now.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah.
And you use it, well, what, rally sprints and carnacrosses, that sort of thing?
And a few rallies.
A few rallies?
Over
Yep.
the years,
Right,
but
yep.
haven't done too many in the last couple of years with everything that's been going on.
Yep. Oh, well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Now, did you buy it as a road car and build it into a rally car, or?
No, it was built up as a rally car, so I haven't done a lot to it, but it was actually imported from Japan by Cody Crocker's dad.
Right.
And he built it up for Cody, and Cody ran it in the Australian series for a while.
Right.
And then he progressed on to bigger and better things.
So it's got
and
some
sold
history.
It on, and it's had a few owners since then, and
Yep,
then I
yep.
picked it up.
Yep, right. Well, with a car of that sort of history, it must have had the occasional off-road experience. Is it in your hands, has it?
I haven't done anything major to it, a few little dingles here and there, but looking back at the previous history and previous owners, I tried to find out, and it had a few rollovers,
Right.
but nothing major by the sound of it. So, yeah.
Well, sometimes you're just blessed, you know, and you go off the road, you go between two big trees and hit a sapling, you know.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. And I've had a good look underneath, and it's pretty straight and pretty good condition actually. So,
right. Yeah. Okay, from a mechanical standpoint, then we've got a flat 4-cylinder, turbocharged.
Yeah.
Subaru Liberty engine sort of thing?
Was a Liberty, but one of the previous owners actually put in a 96 WRX engine and running gear in.
Right.
So swapped the old engine out, and I've still got the old engine, but
yeah,
into a new one now.
And the gearbox is what, just the same Subaru item?
Standard 5-speed.
Yeah.
I would like to put a 6-speed in there, but haven't got around to it
yet.
Yeah.
And the diff, that's a limited slip arrangement?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose the front, it's just 4-wheel drive, isn't it?
Yeah.
So are they limited slip in the front as well? Or?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Or it has got an aftermarket one in it actually.
Right.
So.
Have you rallied non-4-wheel drive cars?
I used to have an old Mazda RX-4.
Right. So how did you go adapting to a 4-wheel drive turbo-y car? It must take a bit of adapting to that, I would have thought.
Yeah, I mean, in some respects it's a lot easier because you can pull yourself out of corners a lot more.
Right.
But also for me the change wasn't that bad because I had my RX-4 when I was about 18, 20, and rallied the hell out of that for a while. And then I went overseas and sold the car. So, and then didn't pick it up for another 15, 20 years until I bought this one. So.
The Mazda was something you have to adapt to anyway because there's no engine braking on them either. That would be, I would find quite weird.
Yeah, it was an interesting car in itself. It was went like a rocket in a straight line.
Yeah.
Struggled to go around corners. So we tried everything. We put limited slips in and welded diffs and everything, and it was just a pig of a thing to turn in corners. But.
Now, do you have an ambition? Do you have like a bucket list of an event that, like the Alpine, or not in this car, but some event that you just would love to do? It might be fiction and fantasy, but
yeah, I've always wanted to do go to the World Championships in every event that I've done. I've done running and triathlon and went to there. So I always wanted to do World Championships here. So when it was in Coffs Harbour, I was always thought I'll go along to that and be one of those tail runners. But then it's been pulled out, so if it comes back, I wouldn't mind seeing if we can get into that.
Yeah, well, the experience it is, you know.
But that's another step up in level to where I've been doing it.
Yeah. Now, I find motorsport cars, especially if you own them a long time, they become it's not so much you fall in love with the car, it's more the adventures you've had with them. So is this one of those cars where it's going to be in your shed when you drop dead, or if someone comes along with a bucket of money, you're happy to sell that and buy something else, you know?
Well, I may be persuaded to change, but I'd probably change for like a WRX. Because I had Subarus as I was growing up. I had one of these as a road car. Then the later model, was it GT4 or something like that, the bigger Subaru Liberty. And use that as a road car and race it on the circuit a bit. So always came up, and then when I saw this for sale, I thought that's perfect to rally, start in that, and then see maybe progress onto a WRX. But haven't got there yet. If keep going and look into it, I may look at that.
Now, whenever you use a car for motorsport, like as a road car, it might go and do 500,000 k's or something. But for some reason, when you push that a lot harder, they break. So, have you had any major breakages? Engine's blown up, gearbox or something?
To be honest, this car has been super reliable. It's been amazing. But when I got it, I sort of detuned it a bit, so the boost on it wasn't that high, because I wanted to get into it, and the tuner said, if you don't want to break things, tune it down, take the power out, and gearbox and motor will be okay. And that's generally been the case. Although in saying that, in the last rally I did, blew the clutch, so I had to
clutch is a wearing part that's probably going to go at some point, isn't it?
So it was probably about due to be changed anyway, so it wasn't too bad.
Now, when you were thinking about getting into motorsport, what made you go, I want to go rallying? Was there a hero, Colin McRae, or was there something that drove you to do that?
That would be my dad, who had a tyre business when he was working, and so he was around sort of motorsport and all that. And for some reason, I don't know why, when we were about 15, us kids decided to buy a rally car. I think he had a few rally cars coming into his workshop and changing all their tyres, and thought it'd be good to get into. So we bought that Mazda RX-4, and he started doing it on his own. Then when I got old enough to get a license, and I took the car over and did that for a few years, and it sort of grew from there. And also I went overseas, did stupid things like get married and do all that sort of stuff. Always wanted to get back into rallying, so had a big break in the middle, but now back into it.
It's a long story, everyone seems to do that. Well, alrighty then, well, thank you very much for that little chat about this Subaru.
The beautiful black Subaru.
I'm Quack McMullard, bye for now. Have a bit of a chat with Stuart about his Subaru Legacy. No, it's not. It's a Liberty.